from that, I think that might be a pitching decision.
Thank you, Ailey. Carson Ballard so far through the first 3 innings. 2 batters over the minimum, 2 strikeouts. He has used the defense to his advantage behind him. Well, as we begin the 4th inning, Ben Ziegler-Namoa will lead it off for Orleans. It's 3-4-5 with Bennett Markinson and Mike Mancini to follow. Saw him back out of the dugout to conclude the rest of warm-ups here. No score as we begin the 4th. Winner take all to advance to the Eastern Division Finals. These 2 teams last year met in those aforementioned Eastern Finals. It was a 2-0 sweep for the Firebirds. Overall was just a great series between Kelly Nicholson and Scott Pickler. A matchup that surprisingly Pickler had owned for quite a while, Luke.
Yeah, bit of a change of fate last year for Kelly Nicholson and his group. That was a really good team that Orleans had last year. They could pitch, they could swing it. They kept some of that continuity that they had this year. There was a little more success that was sustained throughout the season. Credit to the Orleans team this year, though, for really sticking with it through what we already talked about was a pretty rough June. And, man, throw the record out. I mean, this team is good headed into the playoffs.
First offering to Ben Ziegler-Namoa, a strike.
I've seen quite a few guys for YD up in the bullpen area on the left side. None pitchers, but Cameron Kim, Will Tippett, Gavin Gallagher, all guys that were getting their arms warm.
Drives it to center. Call races back in front of the wall. He's got it at the base. Ziegler-Namoa makes a bid. He's 2 feet too short.
It was a good swing. Call tricked everybody there. Anytime you see the outfielder's numbers like that, when he's that close to the wall and he's flipped around, you immediately think home run. That was oh so close on a high fastball from Ziegler-Namoa. Just missed it.
Bennett Markinson, the top hitter for Orleans this summer at .340. First offering a strike on the outside corner. You will take that every day. In these situations, you do take a solo homer if you're YD defensively. Orleans only hit 16 of them this summer. So if you get beat by the long ball in a stadium that plays small, that's just how it goes sometimes. The 1-1. Drives it right center. Call can't get there this time. Down for a base hit. Second hit of the day for the Firebirds. This one off the bat of Bennett Markinson, who continues to swing it hot for Orleans.
Ballard has been really good starting games this year for YD. He really has never had a problem in his first 3 innings. Only time he's ever run into trouble is when you start to get to the 4th and 5th of his starts. Sean Youngerman, who we thought might start this game for YD, is currently out in the bullpen. He's available today, and he's now stretching. Not throwing yet, still with the sweatshirt on, but looks like he is at least getting loose a little bit, working the legs out right now.
Could be a sign of what may come after this 4th inning. 1 out, it's Mike Mancini out of Vanderbilt. Quickly 2-0. 3 unassisted grounder to Anthony Martinez, who guards the bag at first currently, his first time up. .230 average and 32 strikeouts for Mancini. A bit of a problem for the second baseman. 2-0 is outside. You mentioned falling apart later in the games more. Carson Ballard in that 5th inning on July 30th. 3 walks in the inning. 3 came in to score. Inside, that's the first free pass today off the hand of Carson Ballard.
Brett Adcock has now made his way out to the bullpen, and Sean Youngerman is now throwing.
Zian Doherty, the designated hitter, grounded out to short his first time up. It's all hands on deck today, Luke, and expect the leash to be short for everybody.
Yes. Doesn't matter, starter, bullpen guy, what your typical role is. You just got to go out there and pitch. And like you said, with the need to win the game at all costs, you're going to throw anybody you can to get through the next round.
2 on, 1 out. First pitch fouled back off Charlie Song. Markinson and Mancini, decent speed on the base paths. Nothing on the board yet here, top four. The pitching has been as advertised on both sides. Orleans trying to break through first, though. Check back at second, they got him. Markinson cleared off second. Carson Ballard gets him with the pickoff. It felt like that was due, Luke.
Yeah, Ballard's got a good move. Hadn't seen him go to second yet, but figured that might be in the cards at some point. He's going to try to steal 2 outs now, going back to first.
Why not?
Yeah, very good move from Ballard. And just caught Markinson a little too far, trying to cheat down second there.
That is massive. 0-1 on Doherty. Ballard checks again. Pretty close on Mancini. Whitey has gotten so close to picking guys off traditionally many times this summer. And it felt like finally it would come into fruition, and it did here in Game 1 of the playoffs. Runner takes off. Psalm fires it in. And the bag is taken right back from Mancini. How about that? A little bit of chess from Kelly Nicholson. That's just the third stolen base this summer for Mancini. Does not run often. He's back in scoring position with 2 outs.
Picked a good pitch to run on. Just worry about the batter here if you're Ballard. You got him at 0-2.
Another 2-strike pitch. Got him swinging. 3 strikeouts through 4 for Carson Ballard. He has been excellent to begin the playoffs for YD.